Hello lovely people, just up at the warehouse today to do a picking video with a bit of a twist. You're going to want to stay till the end of this video for a little bit of an announcement. Let's get into it. Okay, so you've seen this warehouse a few times now. I've done a video when I first moved in to show you the setup and whatnot. So I'm going to admit doing the picking, the rummaging around in boxes for the orders, because obviously that's going to be the boring bit of this video. So these are orders from the last 45 hours. 5 orders on Vinted, totaling £128, and 13 orders on eBay for a total of £507.31. We'll start with the Vinted orders. I've actually got a cheat sheet. I don't remember everything. In fact, my memory bloody sucks. First out of the gate, we've got this Aston Villa training jacket. It's a soft shell jacket, very lightweight thing, new with tags. I've got an absolute rake of Castori stuff, and I might be getting some more in the near future as well, fingers crossed. I paid £7 a unit for all the Castori stuff. I got hoodies, what else was there in there, jackets, there was some body warmers, this, that and the other. It's been selling at a rate of knots as well. That sold on Vinted for £24. £6 paid in a bundle. I mean, I think when I got these jeans, it was in a bundle of about 80 to 90 pairs. Some amazing, some not so good, but the cost across the board was £6 a unit. These ones have sold for £14. I adjust the price slightly for Vinted sales because obviously all the money I get paid from Vinted, there's no fees, etc. The first of quite a few sales. I think just about everybody now has seen the Bursco video when I picked up a load of Mod and Scar stuff, the Trojan, Scar and Sold, and the Delicious Junction shoes. I've already sold a few pieces from that bundle. Again, I've marked the price down because of the no fee thing on Vinted. Cost price on this was £7 to £8. I mean, obviously I did a bulk purchase, so it's incorporated in that cost, should I say. This I sold for £34. New pair of Hunter boots, £12.50 paid for those. They've sold for £34. Unbranded Cordura motorcycle trousers. They're textile motorcycle trousers. Cordura is more the construction than the brand, so I listed them as Cordura because they are, but they were unbranded essentially. These have a big fluorescent hit to them. When it comes to motorcycle gear, the fluorescent stuff, it's a bit of a strange one really. Fluorescent stuff sells really, really well, perhaps for obvious reasons, visibility and all that kind of stuff. But equally, matte black stuff sells really well as well. I mean, everything in between sells as well, but the extreme ends of the spectrum sell better than the bits in the middle. If that makes any sense at all. Anyway, £10 paid for those. They have sold for £22. On to the eBay sales. First out of the gate, I think I've sold 2 of these over the last day and a bit, and I think that is the last of them, which means I will have sold about 80 of them in total, and I paid £5 each for all of them. It wasn't all good news. I think out of that 80, probably getting on for 20 of them were knackered, and I job lotted them and sold them. I just got my money back on them basically, but all the rest of them really decent profit. You may remember me mentioning these sat-navs in the past. They're special in that they do truck and motorhome as well as car, so they've been very, very popular. Like I say, £5 paid, and that one has sold for £30. From Faz I got a load of digital camera battery chargers. Definitely worth watching out for because of the, I think 8 I got from him, they've all sold. I put a cost price of £1 each for these because you can pick them up for pennies at a car boot sale, charity shop, that kind of thing. This particular one is for the Olympus cameras. The model is the L110C. That has sold on eBay for $9.99. They've all sold for between £9 and I think the most expensive one was about £18-19. Another Scar and Soul top. There's no question at all why this is sold recently. Again from the Bursco haul. This is a track jacket and the model is the Gallagher. So I didn't realise actually at least one of the Gallaghers, I think it's Noel, is an ambassador or he has a relationship with Scar and Soul or Trojan. Don't know what that relationship is. It might just be sort of like a sponsorship deal anyway. Because of the tour and whatnot, stuff like this is always going to be good news. And to be fair, at the time of buying that bundle, I didn't know there was any kind of connection with Oasis and that type of thing, but there you go, you learn something new every day. £15 paid for the track tops. That has sold for £40, which is probably the low end of value for the track tops. Some of them are going up to 70, 80 pounds. Another Castore top, like I say, £6 paid for that. Sold for 19.97. 2 pairs of Delicious Junction shoes, again from the Bursko haul. First are the Chad shoes. Well, they're more of a trainer really. Leather and suede olive, very nice. And the other one, perhaps more synonymous with the Yin seen, the monkey boots. The cost price of these shoes is £12 each. The Chad shoes have sold for £65 and the monkey boots have sold for £70. Because they go into the same buyer, I did a bit of negotiation with him and he's got a good price. Those monkey boots are going for anything up to £100 to £115. You guys know I love my Hotters. I bought these with another pair of Molly shoes. The other pair have sold already, they've long gone. I got about £30 for those. These ones, when I got them back and gave them a closer inspection after buying them, I didn't realise there's kind of a mottled effect to them. Like they've been in storage way long, you know, that kind of almost mouldy flex. There's no smell to them or anything like that. And looking at the bottom, they do look, it's questionable whether they're new or not. So anyway, in all good conscience, I couldn't list these as new, and that's why I've devalued them slightly. So the £10 paid for them has only given me a sale price of £22.99. Still a profit, but not quite as much as the other pair. Levi's 501 from that big bundle, £6 pay for those. They have sold on offer for £19.54. Another Garmin Diesel, the last one. Done with another batch of these. They've been selling phenomenally well. This one's gone for a little bit less. As I say, £5 pay for those, and that one has sold for £27. Now this is a really strange one. This is a Reselling leather women's motorcycle jacket. It's really great quality. Feels like a Napa leather one. It's a bit special, but it's been hanging around for bloody ages. I have absolutely no idea why. I paid up for it as well. I mean, I've had it maybe upwards of a year, and there's no reason. I've been through the listing and make sure that everything was okay with the listing. I've had a look at the pictures and re-inspected the jacket to see if there's anything on the pictures that I might have missed on the listing. And there's no reason why this wouldn't have sold already. It's crazy. I paid £30 for this jacket and it's finally gone out the door for £50.92. So very little profit in it, but it's gone. These were one of the not great condition pairs of pants that I got in the jeans haul. Again, like I say, £6 paid for these. These are Levi's XX Chino. A little bit ropey condition, but like I say, I'm pretty happy with the job lot that I got for the price I paid. These have sold on offer for £16.07. Grafters safety shoes. I got these on a clearance actually. Somebody who had a workwear shop closing down and took everything home after they handed the shop back, and I bought pretty much everything they had. There's a friend who gave me this lead, so if you're watching this video, John, thanks very much indeed for that, mate. I'd still owe you a beer. Just a friend of a friend who has no interest in reselling whatsoever got me onto this. The cost price on these was £6 and they have sold on offer for £20.83. And finally, and the most impressive sale of the lot, is this Revitive RLV circulation booster. This was bought and sold on the same day. I bought this just 2 days ago from the Bolton boot sale, paid £45 for it. If you remember from the video, the seller wanted £60, paid £45, listed it pretty much after I did the roundup to the video on the same day, and around about tea time it sold for £135. That is a good turnaround, a really good turnaround. I mean, the Revitive circulation boosters, this model's the RLV by the way, they're just right like top 10 of your BOLO list for stuff that you find at boot sales, because not just because of the value to them, but because how quick they flip. Same day sale and a £90 markup. You can't really grumble at that. Now, it's got to be said that just recently it's been really quiet on eBay. Vinted has been picking up this like quite nicely. I'm filming this video on the 11th of July, Friday, and I'm going to try and, well, I have to get it out on the same day, so you'll be watching this probably on the same day. Last evening, I did a live with my grandson Freddie. Feel free to watch it. It's in the live section of the channel. And one of the things that was discussed while we were doing the live was the reason I suspected that my sales over the last few days have picked up. Now, eBay has offered me a credit. I think it's just a general thing for getting people involved with the advertising campaigns that they've gone on. They give me a credit of £300 to test drive cost per click. The CPC campaign, there's only, I think, 28 items on that campaign. And so far of that budget, I've spent about £25. This is only in the last 2 days. No sales whatsoever. In fact, the traffic to those listings probably isn't any higher than it would normally have been. However, it has increased traffic significantly to the rest of my store, and as a result, the sales have picked up. So I think what it is I'm saying is that CPC beyond that credit is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I know 2 days is a pretty poor window of time to make a valued decision, but something would have sold in that time, because of all those 28 listings, there's more than 3/4 of them are multiple item listings. Something would almost certainly have sold. But I think what it is I'm driving at, if you've had this offer as a business seller and you have had a credit from eBay, use it. I strongly urge you to use it. It might only be a short-term thing, but while you're using that credit, you'll get increased traffic to the rest of your store, and that'll, at least until the credit runs out, give you more sales. Not necessarily the stuff that you're promoting though, ironically. Anyway, give it a go. Let me know how you get on. That's the top tip. Anyway, on to the announcement I was going to make. You're probably aware by now, if you follow me on Instagram and whatnot, I've smashed through the 10,000, well, I say smash through, it's only a few over. I've gone through the 10,000 subscriber mark, and honestly, this is so humbling. Thank you so much for your support of this channel and me and my journey and all the rest of it. Hopefully you have got some value out of it. But I've mentioned it a while ago now. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is as far as gratitude is concerned. So, like I say, we're on Friday the 11th of July now. Next Thursday, which will be the 17th of July, Thursday the 17th of July, I'm going to do a live, probably with Freddie and or my granddaughter Millie. And on that live, I'll be giving away a new thermal label printer. One of the 6x4 ones. You can use it to print your shipping labels to your heart's content. That's my small way of showing my gratitude to you guys for supporting the channel. It's only 2 things you have to do to be in the draw to win it. First, and most importantly, you have to be subscribed to the channel. You can do that around the bottom of the screen. There's a subscribe button. Just hit the subscribe button and probably hit the notification bell as well, so that you get a notification when the live comes up. And the other thing is, leave a comment on this video. It can be any comment you like, and what I'll do, I'll pull all the names or the usernames out of the comments and use those names to do a duck race at the end of the live. And the winner of that duck race will get the printer completely free. You're not even paying for the postage. I will also, though, on the comment side of it, try and make it amusing. See if you can make me laugh. You don't get any extra brownie points, but I don't know. People will read those comments and get a laugh. And if you can provide them with a laugh, then you're a superstar. Right, I'll wrap this video up there. Thank you very much indeed for watching. And honestly, guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. And it, like I say, really is humbling. Until next time, I've been Dave Keeffe. You've been amazing. I'll see you soon.
All I hear, go get the money. So I go get it. Hate means I do something right. So I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him. I hit the nail on the head. Yeah, I'ma let him. All I hear, go get the money.